So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And so today I got some kind of old books, like very old books. So these are the old books. They are just four. There is a library which I know personally, and they were they had very old books. I found out that they were replacing the old books with the new ones, and so they were going to kind of sell or these old books. They do not want to keep them in the library anymore, and so I asked them for it and they gave me for free. And so I got these four oldest books for free. So I'm so happy. But I think some of these are storybooks, and I think one of them is a novel, but kind of abridged version. These are very old, and the pages of course yellowish in color, but but I can still read them. Like, the print is visible. So I am going to show you. So first I am going to show you this. This book is by a famous, writer. It's Gild Gild Blyton. Sorry for mispronouncing it. So it is The Secret of the Moon Castle by him. And so yeah, this is a mystery book, and you can see the condition of the book. It's kind of very old, like the pages are yellow, and there are pictures in it also, so this makes the book very interesting. So I will read the back of the book. Moon Castle is said to have had a violent and mysterious past, so Jack, Peggy, Mike, and Nora are wildly excited when Prince Paul's family rented for the holidays. And weird things happen in these castles, like books leap off the library shelves, painting seems to come alive, and instruments play by themselves. So these kids are there on the adventure, and they will, kind of uncover secrets and see what the castle hides. So yeah, this is kind of interesting, and I'm excited about it. And I think this is not a novel, it's a storybook. So yeah. Next book I got is again a storybook. Okay, by the same author. It is The Saucy Jane Family. So it's a vacation book. So yeah, so these books also contain pictures, and it is pretty short, I think. So I can complete it easily. Read the back of it. In this book, Mike, Belinda, or Anita, I don't know, like Mike, Belinda, and one more girl, their parents decide to spend their holidays on a houseboat. Life on the canals proves even more exciting than they had expected. The children learn to swim, take a trip on a real canal boat, and discover the mysteries of canal locks, all just part of the fun and adventure of being the Saucy Jane Family. So it's a kind of, vacation vibes kind of book. And so yeah, it's children's fiction. Yeah, I have two books by the same author. Okay, so next is a novel, but it is not a complete novel. Like, it's an abridged version of the novel. Like, it is written in simple language for the kids to understand. And so yeah, it is by a very famous, kind of author, like famous like Agatha Christie. Is The Mayor of Casterbridge by Thomas Hardy. And so yeah, he's a very popular writer among his times. And you can see the cover. I don't know the plot, like, the plot of the book, and there is no synopsis given at the back. But let's see. But okay, this book also contains pictures, so it is kind of interesting, and it's a hardcover. Like, this is a hardcover, not a paperback, old hardcover. And so yeah, there are pictures in it, and that's kind of, interesting. You can see. So let's look for the synopsis. in the Goodreads. This book has 4 stars out of 5 on Goodreads, and the synopsis is: in a fit of drunken anger, Michael Henchard sells his wife and baby daughter for 5 guineas at a country fair. Over the course of the following years, he manages to establish himself as a respected and prosperous pillar of the community of Casterbridge. But behind his success, there always lurked the shameful secret of his past, that he sells his wife and daughter, and a personality prone to self-destructive pride and temper. This is Hardy's powerful and sympathetic study of the heroic but deeply flawed Henchard, and is also an intensely dramatic work, tragically played out against the vivid backdrop of a close-knit Dorsetshire town. So yeah, this is kind of interesting. Like, he sells his wife and daughter and is hiding a secret. So yeah, excited about it. So the last book I'm having is not not a novel, but also a story, I think. Also a storybook. It is 2x on My Plate by John Kennett. You can see the cover of the book. Nice title here, 2x on My Plate. This book also contains pictures in it. So all the 4 books I have contain pictures, and the print quality is nice, so I can read it easily. I think this is the only book which is in a better condition than these 3. I also don't know about this book, and it is not given on the back. So let's see it on Goodreads. This book is having 4 stars out of 5, which is good on Goodreads. It is a great book which clearly explains what it was like to work for special operations during World War II. So it is set in World War II, and I think this is the first book which I'm having which is set in World War II. It is also during the Nazi invasion. So okay, it is of Olive Reed Olsen, who's I think the main character, and his story of his 6 years of service with the British Secret Service during the World War II. Kind of intriguing. Yeah, intriguing. So, but I'm not motivated about, to read about the book set in World War II. I don't know why. No offense, but I don't know. Maybe I will like it. So these are the books which I got from the library. The old books, very, very old. The oldest books on my shelf. So yeah, these are those. Please comment below that which of these books is kind of very good, worthy to read. Like, I will have a great time. So comment the book name below, and I will read that first out of these. So if you like this video, please like, comment your views, and don't forget to share this, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I will meet you soon in the next video. Bye bye.